Yo, guys, Urb'n Barz brings you the best UK reactions to rap, hip hop, and urban music from all around the world. And guys, I've been fiending to do a Dave reaction for so long. Every single time I want to do a Dave reaction, something crops up. But this week, I absolutely checked out the Brits just to see one person, and that was to see Dave. Even though I love Adele to bits. And guys, Adele's performance I thought was absolutely sensational. And there are a few other artists on the Brits that I haven't seen before, and I thought some of the performances were really good. Some of the other performances were weird, strange, etc. I mean, KSI, he brought it kind of in, I preferred his second song to the first one. But, nerves, etc., etc., etc. But guys, we're here to see Dave, Santan Dave, guys. We're here to see him. And on this one, guys, it's Dave and it's In the Fire, and it's featuring a guy that I absolutely adore, and that's Gigs. I think he's brilliant in what he does. You've got Getz, Meeks, and Fredo. Oh yes, of course, Fredo was on it as well. And guys, to be honest with you, when I actually checked this, I didn't actually watch the Brits live. I was watching it on the catch-up. I was actually watching it an hour behind. Don't ask me why. Anyway, but I managed to see so many good performances. I saw Adele get awards. I saw Adele sing live. She was absolutely fantastic. But I actually managed to miss watching Dave. I only actually caught the last minute or so of Dave's performance. And I've got something to say about that performance as well, guys. There's something that I know about that anyway. But I'll tell you about it as when we get into it. But guys, let's check out this whole performance in the fire. Guys, I have to do one thing. My earphones are up at full blast here in my ears, so I'm going to have to turn them down. Oh my gosh. Really? They're at deafening level. Right, guys, let's start again and let's check out Dave in the fire.
Have you been tried in the fire, in the fire? Have you been tried?
And that's the first thing I'm going to comment on. I'm going to comment on it later on in this performance. Dave playing guitar. We all know Dave plays the ivories. We all know he plays and tinkles those ivories. Trust me on that, guys. We know that. But Dave playing the guitar. Got something to say about that later on, guys.
In the fire. Have you been tried in the fire? In the fire.
This girl's range is incredible, isn't it?
Did you come through as pure gold?
Have you been tried in that fire? I hope bullets sing higher than Mariah and choir. Spend a lot of time trapping, now I'm trying to retire, but it should.
Oh man, Fredo, guys. Yo, actually, I really like Fredo. Over the last couple of years, or last year or so, definitely, I've been watching him on YouTube with people like Central C and people like Digger D, etc., etc. I've been watching them. I've been watching their rise, guys. Yeah, I like Fredo. I like his stuff. I like his style.
It runs in my blood, and I'm the guy they require. But these guns don't bring nothing but prison and death. Still, all my niggas just admire the fire.
Guns don't bring nothing but prison and death. But all of them just admire the fire.
Bro, squeeze any miss, but we admire and try a finesse, kid. You could never lie to a liar. And Fred got that fire for days. I gotta write them in my notes, they'll be igniting the page. Grinding in cold nights, putting light to the flame. Now there's no flame that can melt the ice in my chain.
Lovely to see a rapper with a choir, with a serious choir backed by real voices. And then you see the pyrotechnics of the fire on the stage as well. It must have been awesome seeing this live, guys. It really must have been.
I really put the ice and rice for the cane. Me and Santan, you won't see nothing like this again.
Me and Santan, you won't see nothing like this again. Fredo saying two great people on stage together. You ain't gonna see nothing like that. Too tough. Not too often anyway.
That's my young boys again on the glide with a flame. I just really hope your block came with fire escape.
Before my entrance, I took the fire exit, tried and tested, about 20 times arrested, 2 times guilty, no comment, I guess they guessed it, couple times jail, no forensics, this a DZ pendant, I don't need a necklace, we stay protected and connected, it's the energies I'm blessed with, and now they're watching like Netflix, I mean doing next shit, trying to get rich, but what's rich, took more losses than Boris, I sold
Took more losses than Boris.
more boxes than the post office, 21 in jail, it took me so solid, why you think my vision's sick, I changed the game in my brain.
21 in jail got me so solid. The So Solid crew. 21. Yeah.
So robotic, if you fell in my fire, you'd probably roast on it. Heat up the stove and put hope on it. Cause they don't care about our lives, I put my soul on it. I'm done trying to be somebody to some nobodies. I'm being so honest, and they don't know Boris.
Fire burning while I'm watching higher learning. Guns busting, tigers turning, that's a Russian in a German. That's your phone ringing, you can hear the beat. You won't be saved by the bell when you hear the screech, and it's so deep. Open, ocean. This man escaping some shells they can barely see. Making bro raising hell, we gon' share the heat. They put us in the same cell, we gon' share the sleep. I'm my brother's keeper, it's deeper. I'm my brother's leader, speaker. I'm the eldest, the one that had to make a name so the bells ring. So nobody would trouble my siblings in this whirlwind. My older cousin wasn't known for nothing. Never had no one I could call, so I was holding something. I'm digging deep with this tool like I'm going plumbing. Something in your chest like it's Robitussin. Work to arsonists, I burned Arliss. I stood in front of all 3 dragons and heard your chorus. Now we jumping out of G-Wagons.
Stood in front of all 3 dragons and heard the chorus. Game of Thrones.
American parties, man are coming out with these bangers and dirty dancing. Nobody puts baby in the corner. I uplift my girl like I'm Swayze in the water. I never saw already.
Uplift my girl like I'm Swayze in the water. Oh my gosh, Patrick Swayze, rest in peace.
Written, maybe I'm the author, so accustomed to the fire. I get shivers when I'm naked.
Guess who's now playing the Ivories? Oh my gosh.
In the sauna, how? Many times have they mistaken me for scorching. Now I'm looking in the mirror saying Justin, just corner. Say get all downstairs and tell him just bring me water. Until gets up, put something in the formula. Focus, I don't need to burn the kush. This is Moses speaking to the burning bush. I stood in front of the fire and learned to cook. Finished my verse and never heard a hook.
Bible references there. Moses and the burning bush.
Riskiest numbers, this
Brits.
jungle.
Oh, I love his style. It's so unique, and the British scene really, really is unique. I love that slow flow, going all the way back to people like Ice-T, etc. Oh, I love it.
Be a youngers, he's hungry, picked up the fungus, kept humble, slipped him 100. Yeah, lived in the dungeon. Those Air Max, which stunned them. You can't walk in my shoes. You could be risking a bunion.
You can't walk in my shoes because you'll be risking a bunion. Too tight. Because the shoes are only made for gigs. You ain't fitting in them, guys. Too much of a mantle to bear.
The government's twisted, I cover this shit to cover this Christmas, forget them old friends. I'm done with those pictures, they color coded. My brothers and sisters. Run the river, you're a brother but you running with him. Try accusing me of colorism. Blinded cause you look at me with tunnel vision. I was falling, but I've gone and risen.
This is where I actually caught the TV show on Tuesday night, guys. I caught it from this point.
Is this trusty a sideshow bob when it's creeping on crusty? Streets keep me tossing, people disgust me. Race is disease that disgusts me. Don't touch me in the streets with a sweeper, cause the streets pretty dusty. And I've always got love for genuine people that bust me.
Dapper style. Is that double-breasted? I'm not sure, but you know, he's wearing a dapper style.
Santan, the gang advisor. I'm a check him out. I'm an analyzer. She was calling me an antagonizer. Was a sanitizer. Was a sanitizer. He said, "Keys, can you handle this?" He said, "Float like a butterfly." I bring truth, but they love a lie.
Oh, I love that. Float like a butterfly. I bring truth, but they love a lie. People would rather listen and hear a lie than hear and absolutely accept the truth. The truth hurts people. The truth hurts. People tell me stuff as well, etc. And I listen. And sometimes I ship up and shape out, you know? You know, because you need to fix yourself sometimes. So sometimes the truth hurts, but sometimes the truth needs to be told. But I like that. Float like a butterfly. But, you know, tell the truth. But the truth hurts, so they love a lie. Oh my gosh. That's probably the best bar of the whole. Let's listen to that again, guys. I love these. I love his flow.
Disease that disgusts me. Don't touch me in the streets with a sweeper, cause the streets pretty dusty. And I've always got love for genuine people that boss me. Santan and a gang advisor. I'ma check him out, I'ma analyze her. She was calling me an antagonizer. Let me sanitize with a sanitizer. Just flutter by. He said, Keith, can you handle this? He said, float like a butterfly. I bring truth, but they love a lie.
I said, float like a butterfly. They bring truth, but I bring truth, but they love a lie.
On the man, they should run by.
Man.
Yeah. And if I've been tried, affected the way I've been wired inside, you can hide or glide. I could have been deported. That's the definition of a fight or flight. You
Could have been deported, but that's the definition of a fight or flight. Instant decision to make. Fight or flight.
can type who you like. I know about homeless, immigration. It took me from my mum's arms, spun a gun charge too.
Whoa. Listen to what Santan's saying, guys. This is serious. Check him out.
They should run a fight.
Yeah. And if I've been tried, affected the way I've been wired inside, you can hide or glide. I could have been deported. That's the definition of a fight or flight. You can type who you like. I know about homeless, immigration. It took me from my mum's arms, spun a gun charge, 2 swords. I'm a Ronin, Blashakovsky. I'm trying to score with a Polish. Pain in my eyes, plans of me staying in a guy with a vision of this change in my life. Crimes on the rise, haze on the rise. Feel like everything but my mum's pays on the rise. Did you come through? That's the question. Affording a burner was never man's problem. Adoption, we couldn't find homes to the weapons. By the station, we got polls, no election in the fire bin.
Station, we got polls, but no election.
Before I had money, it was time I invested. Nothing changed.
Like that. So before Dave got money, what he was investing was time to perform and to absolutely learn and to be a king of his craft. So it's true, you can invest a lot of stuff, guys. It doesn't have to be monetary. Invest in yourself. Be the best that you can be.
Still time I invested. Watch game delicate. Tutankhamun, there's money in skeletons.
Tutankhamun is money in skeletons. I like that. Because the Egyptians buried their dead pharaohs with all the wealth because they thought that they took everything into the next life. So all their family pets, their wealth, all the things they had in the living, in the world that we live in, they went to them in the afterlife as well. So I like that. Some money in skeletons.
All I gotta do is point. They're gonna sever his head and tell that we're better as friends. Nights that I can't remember with some people I could never forget. Cast a cruise who could better the shred. Don't make me call a young gunner on the back of a pen. Slapping a lead. Civilians grabbing your friends. There's chaos on the main road. There's some choppers.
Look at that. See some of the biggest artists, UK hip hop, grime, rap, whatever you want to call it, artists in one place, and they're all under one umbrella. There's no hate there, guys. They're all in the same gang, guys. There's no beef. This is what we want to see.
All because of some shit you said. I got killers with me, and they love me. They make a man's heart stop. You find horrifying, get laughed off. I'm like Meeks, bro. Won't stop, can't stop. Yeah, it's kind of different when the fire's where we start from.
The song is really uplifting, guys. Just check that out for a second. It's our man Dave. We know he plays the piano. Did you know he plays guitar? I think it's about time I drop it now. So I was in the studio was it yesterday? And I was talking about this performance. I was talking about this performance to my man, and he dropped it on me that what happened was a few months ago, Dave saw my man's sister because she's a professional singer. Not going to go too much about it, guys. Anyway, and he saw her performing with her guitarist. I'm not sure it was in a club or wherever it was they were performing, and they got to chatting after that. And Dave said he was so interested in playing the guitar, and my man's sister's guitarist taught Dave to play the guitar, and he's picked it up in a few months. Seriously, we're talking a handful of months, guys. This is how talented he is. How talented he is. Ugh. And the reason I know this, guys, is my brother, years older than me, he can play every single instrument. I'm not great at instruments, but my brother picks up things real quickly. Some people have the talent to do that, to pick up stuff so quickly. But just watch this, because I watched this on Tuesday, just watching Dave here. And then actually, what you'll see is Dave's there with his guitarist who taught him how to play guitar. That's it. You know how long it takes to become this proficient at playing? Just even these few chords, melodies, etc. It takes time, guys. And then to do this under so much pressure in front of, I don't know how many millions of people around the world. It's incredible. So the brother on the right hand, who's playing the guitar, is Dave's teacher. He taught Dave to play the guitar, and he's friends, and he's my guy that I work with, sister's guitarist, when they do their music and singing and stuff together. Small world, guys. Small world. How awesome is that when you're playing guitar? Just see the flames fly from that. Guys, it brings me back to bands and stuff that I love more than anything. And one of them groups is AC/DC, etc., etc. People like that. I absolutely love them to bits. I like all music, guys. I love all music. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just shows how multi-talented and multifaceted Dave is and how quick he is on the uptake. He really is quick, guys. Guys, that was a performance and a half, and I really like the fact that we had people such as Meeks, Gigs, we had people like Fredo up on stage, you know, with Dave, and all together. I thought that whole performance was brilliant. The playing of the guitar, etc., was absolutely brilliant there from Dave, and the actual message in that song as well, guys. It was a positive message, you know, and as much as things are bad, it's still a positive message. You know, we have choices in this world, guys. Choices. You know, Dave said there's a choice of fight or flight, you know, and there's paths that we can go down. He said that, you know, he had to fight against immigration, etc. So sometimes if you believe in something enough, you need to fight for it. Stand up for your right. Well, I don't mean stand up for your rights, but stand up for yourself and fight for what you believe in, guys. fight for what you believe in. If you truly believe in something, fight for it. If you truly want something in this world, guys, fight for it. You know, it's hard work, endeavor. As Floyd Mayweather says, you know, it's hard work and dedication. Hard work and dedication. But guys, hard work and dedication can get you so far. But sometimes you do need a bit of luck as well. But guys, if there's something you really want, no matter what it is, no matter how big or how small, work for it, guys, and be 100% committed to what you want to do. I mean, watching Dave there, I mean, I couldn't believe it because I was just chatting to my man when I was in the studio on Tuesday. I was just chatting to him saying, I just thought Dave's performance was brilliant. I said, I didn't realise Dave played guitar. But then my man told me Dave chatted to his sister, chatted to the guitarist, and said, look, I was so interested in seeing what you do, etc., etc. And then, you know, one thing leads to another. Next thing, Dave's playing like a professional who's been doing it all his life on stage. Really? Guys, it just shows you what we can do in this world, what we can do. There is so much we could do. We hold ourselves back. I know about that, guys. We really do hold ourselves back. But guys, set the ball rolling. Set the ball rolling, guys. Even today, I keep telling you guys as well. And, you know, what I'm telling you guys, I'm trying to tell myself at the same time. I would say it starts off with pen and a paper. Guys, I'm not into technology as much as, you know, this, that, and the third, but I call it a pen and a paper. You can call it whatever you want to in 2022. It could be your tablet or whatever. But a pen and a paper, write down a plan. Always revisit the plan. Keep checking that plan. Make sure that you are on the road to following your plan to the letter. And it will keep you on the right path. Anyway, guys, that was Dave. That was In the Fire. That was absolutely brilliant. He had some really great artists with him. I mean, I love Gig's part as well. Absolutely brilliant. And I love the line, which was something like, you know, float like a butterfly, you know, I give them the truth, but people don't want the truth. They prefer to hear a lie. Or words to that effect. It is so true, people. Me, I personally rather know the truth, however bitter that is to swallow, than to be told a lie. But that's just me. Guys, it's the weekend. I'm Urb'n Barz. I really hope that you can subscribe to my channel here at Urb'n Barz if you haven't already subscribed. Make sure you like and share and hit the notification bell just so that you know when I'm dropping reactions. It's the weekend. Go out, enjoy yourselves, guys. We are just days away from the end of all this lockdown nonsense in the UK. Guys, abroad, wherever you are, let's hope that you guys aren't too far behind us. It's time to go out and live our lives, guys. Make sure you're safe. Make sure you're safe, but make sure you enjoy your life and make sure you do everything you can to achieve your goals. Achieve your goals. But guys, it's the weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Have a great time, and I'll see you at the next reaction. Take care of yourselves, guys. Absolutely love you to bits. Thank you. Thank you.